Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Lichter24 and click, well, that's it. My first time doing a video. I kind of like joy rig something up my computer, guys, so you have to bear with me on the audio quality here. But forget about that. Look what I've got. Ooh, shiny. Yes, this is the Codex Genestealer cut, and let's have a look see what we got here. Ooh, some lovely art cards, no less. Let me open these up. Yep, really excited. I went down to my local GW Shopola, picked this up yesterday. I'm sorry I didn't do this video yesterday, guys. It's been hectic. You know when things just pile up on you and you just get sidetracked and that kind of thing. I actually had a game yesterday with my friend over at his house. I tried filming that, but the audio quality was absolute garbage. So, you know, rather than put a really bad video up, I just decided to trash it and wait till I get a better camera and a better... Basically, I'm not recording everything on my phone. So, yeah, but these are some nice art cards. Look, ooh, yeah? How about that? Yes? You see that? Very nice, very nice. What about this one? Yes, some apparent action there from Tooth and Claw. There's some close-up shots, some good-looking boys. Yes. Ooh, I like that one. He's a big, chunky guy. Very chunky. And there we go. Now that's epic hero shot, I think. Meh, moving on. That's not what you're here to see. You're here to see this thing. I'm assuming that number there... Come on. Get out of the box. I'm assuming that that number there equates to what number limited edition codex this is. But without further ado, let's open it up. Ooh, I'm excited. Let's have a look, see. Now, do I just tear this box open? Oh, no, or just lift it open like, ooh, very nice. Oh, I'm excited, guys. Let's have a look. Citadel Vault, spin that around. And away you go. Ta-da! Limited edition Codex Jelly. This thing was expensive. I don't think it's for sale anymore online. I haven't checked the online shop, but I don't think it is. Anyway, let's open it up. Ooh. Oh. I was called a fool when I told my friends I bought that limited edition codex, but now who's the fool? It's not me. Well, it probably is actually me, but that thing looks good. I don't know if you can tell, guys, from the audio quality here, but it's got like little gold clips at the corner here, in golden corners. Ooh, look at that. Oh, that's just all kinds of good, guys. I can't physically put through the camera how good this thing feels in your hand. I'm a sucker for this kind of stuff. Ooh, and we've got some artwork. Big poster. Very nice. Ooh, tactical objective cards. Not as good as the ones from the old limited edition Genestealer Codex, because those ones were brass sort of things. These ones, though, they're pretty good. But nice and big tactical objectives. Very nice. Nice little... Oh, that's good. I thought that was going to be some sort of like weak plastic, but no, that's a nice... That's a good strength to it. Nice from there. And you've got your, I'm assuming, your tactical objective cards and your stratagems, and these must be the eponymous blip counters. Let me see if I can remove one. Ta-da! Very nice. I don't think there's anything else underneath there, is there? Doesn't look like it. No, there is nothing else under there. Ooh, no. He says without knowing for sure. No, that's fixed in, guys. That's all fixed in. But as far as I'm concerned, that is a nice way to transport A, your tactical objectives, B, your blip counters, your cards, and a nice little ruler for you. So that's very nice. But that's not what we're here to look at. They're just the peripherals. This is the main event. Ooh. It's got that new book smell just wafting into the room. Let's have a look. See this. 286 out of 800, baby. 800 of these made. Very nice artwork there. Genestealer cults. The Insidious Curse. Ooh. See there, you've got your introduction, your index, usual kind of thing. These the introductions really having to whet your taste buds for let's say if you were in a Games Workshop and you were just flicking through random, looking at which army to start. The introduction there gives you a flavour of the army and what's to come. Nice spread out there. Mechanicus getting overwhelmed. They're coming out of the walls, man. They're coming out of the walls. Worshippers of the Xenos. This will be background to the cults, obviously. The Genestealer Curse. Look at that. That's some great artwork. Ooh, push that up there. That there. That's really good. Wow, they really went to town with the artwork on here. It's great. Ah, there's the Calamorph. Now this one is, I think it's roughly the same as the old Genestealer Codex. Basically, it shows you the cycle of infection. Basically, the infection vector arrives on the planet because if you can treat Genestealer cults like a bit like a disease or a virus, how it infests an Imperium planet, or you can just treat that Genestealer cult like an extension of the Tyranid Hive fleet, albeit a more insidious one. The infection vector arrives on the planet. The original Genestealer infects and becomes the Patriarch. First generation, second, third, fourth, and by the fifth generation, the vector of infection spreads to a new planet on board, or a ship or transport, that kind of thing. And obviously, the Genestealer cult acts as a beacon to draw in Tyranid threats. More lovely artwork there. Parasitic Order. I'm very much looking forward to reading through this. Worlds of the Faithful. No, it gives you a rundown of all the worlds that could be infected. Barbaric cults, the deep catacombs, military cults, out on the frontier. Huh. I'll be interested to read through. Cult of War, again, going through how the cult actually rise up and take over a planet. Hive fleets descend. That's when it all comes down. Everything comes crashing down. Hive fleets descend, the cults rise up. Because if you fight a Genestealer cult on their terms, in the fluff, you've already lost. They've already put all their plans in motion, stacked all the cards in their favour. They've changed the hot and cold water taps round. The flush in the toilet doesn't work anymore. It's just all terrible. You'll be up to your neck in Genestealers and probably little poop. Cult of the Four-Armed Emperor. That was the one I was looking at originally. But we'll see. The Hive Cult. That's the militaristic one. Obviously, as shown there by the nice picture. The Bladed Cog. That's the cyborg one. I wonder if you can see that anywhere on here. Do they look cybernetic? No. No. The Rusted Claw. Now, they're the ones that... I don't know what their special thing is. I think that they like endure more than any other cult, or they think that everything's just going to rust away in time, or all they've got to do is endure. I think that's that one. Purple Princes, they're the nutcases, the zealots. They're on Vigilus right now. They're the ones who are fanatics to the core. The Twisted Helix, they're all about the abominants. And the sex slaves? No, that's something completely different. Now, I don't know what's going on here, but he's definitely the sub. Oh, and more ones. That's good. So you've got the Inner Worm, the Behemoid Undercult, the Star Kindred, Sons of Jormungandr, whatever, the Blessed Wormlings, and Cult Hydric. Oh, what's this one? That's kind of a neat little symbol there. Oh. I might have to read through some of these, just to see if I want to change my cult up, because these last are known ones. Obviously, we've had previews of the other ones, the more well-known cults, the big ones, but obviously, these could be like sub-factions that you could choose to do one. The many-headed worm form of the Cult Hydric represents the many cells that make up the greater body. That sounds pretty cool. Very goes nicely with my Kraken, Athlete Kraken, like tendrils, multiple tendrils, that kind of thing. Ooh. And now we can see how far the actual infection has spread. And obviously you've got your log down here of what's going on. Ooh, you see you've got, that's the big tear there, the Citrix Maledictum. I think all these red blips are infected planets. Look how many infected planets. Terra and Mars. Wow, that is dangerously close to Terra, that is. In the segment solar. Ooh, these guys are poised to really upset the status quo. Gosar Quintus, the very first ones. I think they were the first ones ever found, if I'm remembering my lore right. Let's see. Oh, that's that cult Hydra there. I want to see where the high fleets come in, because it'll be interesting to see the high fleet's relation to the actual cult spreading up. That's a very close. That is a bit too close to comfort for Terra, that one there. I think that's the high cult, I'm not sure. Or the inner worm. Excuse me, a bit snotty. And obviously you've got the hidden dynasties. This is the story so far. Going through. La 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 la. More lovely, lovely artwork. This book smells really nice. And we have the rundown of your different units. Obviously you've got your patriarchs, your maguses, your primus, your acolyte icon wards, the guys with the flags. Wave them around to make sure everyone stays pumped up. This dude, I cannot pronounce his name to save my life, but I will try once more. Clamorvis says, yeah, your propaganda specialist. You've got your locuses, they are the bodyguards. The assassins, the assassins, the sanctuses. My only regret with that model is he wasn't, he didn't model him with a sniper rifle. Let's rearrange that camera. That's better. Like I say, very ad hoc in here, guys. There are wires everywhere. The Calamorph, he's the hero of the cult. The Nexuses, that's the tactician. Biophagus, the guy who juiced up the abhorrence. Acolyte hybrids and metamorphs. They are, well, the metamorphs, I know they're elites. The closer a Tyranid invasion gets, I think, the more of these come up because of the hive mind, I think, generating new evolutions in the body. I think these guys are considered like blessed children or something along those lines. Your acolyte hybrids, I think they're the rank and file second to third generation, I believe. Your neophyte hybrids, they are the fourth or third generation, but they're the ones that blend in a character like human. They're your rank and file. And obviously the iconic Genestealers. No Genestealer cult codex would be completed without them, although I feel these guys are kind of being overshadowed with good reason, because these guys and everything else is just great. Your abhorrents, they're your meaty chunky boys. The abominant, he's the chunkiest boy of all. Atalan jackals, these are your bikers and your rough and your quad bikers with flamers and minor lasers and whatnot. Very nice. Your Achilles Ridge Runners, that's that new vehicle. Very, very nice. Your Goliaths, they're your troop transport. Neophyte regiments, now these are the guys that have infiltrated PDF forces and Astra Militarum units. As you can see from that amazing artwork, this book is resplendent with artwork. Oh, I guess it gives you rock grinders as well. There you go, rock grinder at the bottom there. I was wondering where that was. The Faithful Throng. And there we go. That's a little preview just of everything going on here. Got your quad bikes, got your Magus going on there. Can you see anything else? Obviously the Fighting Death Watch. Patriarch, about to lay their pain down on these guardsmen. Very nice. You get your Metamorph there. Hand Flamers, apparently that's going to be a big thing. I love these guys. Particularly this kind of feel, like repurposed industrial tools. I just love that in this codex. And what's this one? Ah, the Orcs are getting some now. With mining lasers and seismic cannons. Very nice. I'm a big fan of the seismic cannons. Smart money's on the mining lasers to do the most damage, but the seismic cannons, man, they sound and look cool. I mean, come on. Nice, very clean paint scheme there. The white. Who is this? I'd like to know what that paint scheme is. So you've got your ridge runner there with the mining laser, or you can have a heavy mortar attachment. That might be good. Mechanicus, about to get run down. Not a big fan of the yellow, got to admit. These guys, someone watched that chase scene in Terminator 2 and thought, you know what? What if that but models? That's what that is. Obviously, you got your Kellamorph there. I love that guy. That guy is amazing. One of the best models in this codex, or book rather, or range. And they're all. That's not poo-pooing anything else. They're all great, well, except those things. They don't really care about those little gribblies. And you got your Assassin, your Locust, your Jackal Alphas, all your special characters down there with another gribbly. Oh look, there's GWHQ. And then the chunky boys up here in the corner with the Abominants. The chunkiest boy of all. And Cult of the Rusted Claw, Twisted Helix, the Hive Cult, Cult of the Bladed Cog. Where's the... I want to see paid schemes for the lesser ones. Rising Tide. Oh, there's so much fluff in you to digest. That's what I mean. The Genestealer cult is a really rich army and faction. That's to be expected, really. No army in 40k would be complete without a juicy story behind it. The Creeds beneath. And now we're getting on to the rules section, that kind of thing. Unquestioning loyalty, cult ambush. We've already been through this kind of thing. Ambush markers. Heavy weapons. So what heavy weapons? We've got autocannon, heavy ball, last cannon, missile launcher, mortar. Heavy mining weapons, that's the one I want. I want to see if they've changed up seismic cannons. And obviously here you go through all the rules and whatnot. We'll have to go through them in depth later, but this is just a quick overview of the actual book itself. So moving on. Oh, tectonic fracture, I love that thing. Only 4 power though. This is something I want to check on. Heavy seismic cannon. You see, that's good. I will take straight 3 damage over d6 damage any day of the week. Heavy miner laser, d6, strength 9. Heavy seismic cannon, strength 8, short, so 12 inches, so you got to be close to what you want to hit. And the AP is not amazing, but that 3 damage, that is great. But unless you have an AP of 6 plus to wound, and 6 plus, so that might be able to get modded. It's -4. So I think, for me, it may not be the most tactically wise decision, but I think seismic cannon's the way I'm going to go. Right. Very nice artwork there. Mining lasers, power picks, needle pistol. Just give you a feel of how to paint these things. Like rusted, sort of like worn down, well-used industrial equipment. More beautiful art, beautiful dioramas there. Oh look, it's Calgar. I wonder if he can survive that. No, he can't. Chunky boys. And the chunkiest boy. But then again, he is tough. In Cult Creeds, we know all this stuff. And they're all your bonus special rules for having different cults. Stratagems, blah blah blah. We'll go through that in a different video. Like I say, this is just an overview of the book. Come get some. Very nice art. There are all your warlord traits. Relics. And points values. And that brings us to tactical objectives. Very, very nice. And the book finished as it started with a nice bit of artwork, and we close the page on the book. Well, that's it for the overview of this codex, guys. Like I said, I just wanted to give a quick flick through just to show the book and how it looks when it's unboxing. To those of you who did manage to pick up one of these, you know, £150 well spent. That's all I'm going to say. I love this thing to death. I could definitely see me pouring through this in my own personal time later on, just to really sink into the lore of the Genestealer cult and get my taste buds going for more stuff. Anyway, guys, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Been bent over this. Been leaning over this table, my back's almost gone. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Again, sorry about the audio quality and the ad hoc nature of this. It's just, like I said, something I've threw together. But, like I said, cheers for watching, guys. I'll catch you next time. See you later.